Let's close up this project and we'll open up project number 5. What we're going to add in here is a motion template. One of the nice things about Final Cut Pro is that you can directly access the pre-built motion templates. I'm just going to put my playhead back at the beginning of the sequence here in the timeline with the home key. There are fully 4 places where you can access these motion templates. You can do it in the Effects tab down here at the bottom. You can do it in the Effects menu down at the bottom here, Master Templates. You can do it from the Generators button here, Master Templates, but the best way to do it is from the Sequence menu. Go to Sequence menu and go to Add Master Template. This brings up this dialog here. This is where you can actually see the motion templates. If you select one, it'll give you a little preview over here. Click on All Master Templates. You can see them all in here. We can only use some of them because we're working in NTSC, and some of these are in high definition or in PAL. So where it says Show, select NTSC. Now you only see the NTSC motion templates. I'm going to select the Curves Open here, Curves Steel Open. I'm going to use this as my motion template. Click on Open, and it loads it into the viewer here. And we have to edit it into the timeline. Just like any other clip, we can insert this into the timeline. I want to insert it at the beginning of the sequence, drag it to Insert or F9, and it edits into the timeline. Double-click on the motion template in the timeline, open it into the viewer, and go into the Controls tab. Here you have different titles, 3 separate titles, and you have 3 separate drop zones for images. What we're going to do first is import some images to put in these drop zones. I'm going to right-click here in the browser, go to Files, select the Graphics folder from your Media folder, and click on the Endeavors logo. Hold down the Shift key and click on the Kirk still to select all 3 of those, and then click on Choose, and they will import into your browser. Towards the beginning of the sequence here, this is where the first title comes in. And for the first title over here, I'm going to click in this text box here and type in Kirk Perry. Tab out of that, and the name will appear over here. You have some control. You can change the font size a little bit over here. Don't want to make it too big before it goes off the title safe. And you want to put in something into drop zone 1. This is the drop zone. The image will go inside here. Take the Kirk still image and drop it into drop zone 1. The image will appear over here. It becomes black and white. That's what the motion template does. It makes it black and white. Scroll forward till you get to title 2. And here we'll put in Cat Q. Tab out of that. Make that 41 as well. And take the cat still image and we'll put that into drop zone 2. And she will appear over here. Scroll further. Here's my last drop zone. I'm going to put this Endeavors graphic in there, drop it in the drop zone, and it appears in here. It says Endeavors, so I don't really need the text. I'll just take the text here and just put in a couple of spaces and remove that, or just delete it. All of these motion templates tend to be quite long, so it gives you a lot of extra room to play with. So towards the end here, I'm going to delete the back end. Right about here, right around the 17-second mark, I'm going to cut it. You can cut it in a couple of different ways. Control-V will slice at the playhead. Just put a cut at the playhead. You can also take the blade tool with the B key and click on the clip to select it. Now I'm going to remove this portion. I could just select it and press the delete key. That would just remove it. But what I want to do is called a ripple delete. So with that selected, I'm going to press Shift and the big delete key, the one that's next to the equal sign, or the forward delete key, the one that's next to the end key on the extended keyboard. That will do a ripple delete. It will delete that from the sequence and pull up the rest of the sequence.